Coming off of an incredible Game 1 win, the Rouse Raiders are ready to take on Gregory-Portland Wildcats for Game 2. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Francis alongside the one and only Steve Kidhill.
I'm ready and nervous. Thank you.
All at the same time. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. The Wildcats are throwing their ace, Malachi Lott. And, Steve, I believe you got some insight on this young man.
He committed to the University of Houston, Division I, left-hander, sort of nasty curveball and about a low 90s fastball. So the Raiders have their work cut out for him tonight.
They definitely do, for sure. The umpires are at the home plate circle and just about to get ready to get things underway. I'm going to go through the lineups as we went a little short on that last night. Raiders will be the visitors today, and leading off for the Raiders will be number 3, Keegan Solomon in left field. He will be followed by number 8, Oscar Salazar, who will be the starting pitcher for the Raiders tonight. And once he finishes pitching, he will be the designated hitter. Number 23, Lucas Sparshoe, will be batting third at short. Number 17, Colby Diaz, will be batting fourth and at third base. Number 1, Drew Forcell, will be batting fifth at first base. Number 34, Colin Correjo, will be in right field, batting sixth. Number 9, Carter Heinrich, will be batting seventh and behind the plate. Number 12, Joe Sparshoe, will be at second base. And batting ninth will be number 6, Jake Alepa in center field. For the Wildcats, leading off will be number 4, Walker Yannick, behind the plate. Batting second will be number 8, Malachi Lott, the starting pitcher. Batting third will be number 5, Easton Dowell at third base. Batting fourth will be number 16, Robbie Spencer, the designated hitter. He will be hitting for the shortstop, number 11, Jackie King. Number 1, Gage Gleinig, will be at second base, batting fifth. Batting sixth will be number 2, Colby Orell at first base. Number 21, Braden Talamontes, will be in center field, batting seventh. Number 3, Andrew Baez, will be in right field, batting eighth. And rounding out the order will be number 10, A.J. Carter in left field. What an exciting game it was for Raiders to get the Game 1 victory, a 3-hit win for Andrew Kidhill, who was doing work on the mound last night.
He was locked in, zoned in, whatever you want to call it. It was a special night, and I tell you what, I got home about midnight, but I wasn't able to go to sleep until 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So
Gregory-Portland. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm a little cranky for it too. Let me tell you.
Gregory-Portland comes in at 35-3-1, 14-2 in district. They're out of District 29-5A. They are the champion of that district. Head coach Ronnie Jonesy, assisted by Cameron Elmeyer, Michael Zapata, and Baldemar Pena. The defensive battery for the Wildcats will be number 8, Malachi Lott. And I'll go through the rest of it here in just a moment as we take a moment for the national anthem. You're listening to Rouse Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. It's baseball time in Texas as we're ready to get underway here at Northeast ISD Ballpark.
Should be a great game. Should be really fun. We got an electric crowd. You can already hear everybody cheering for their team of choice. So
Portland in a must-win scenario tonight as they bring their ace to the mound, a lefty, and he's bringing some heat, getting his warm-ups in.
I don't know if that's true. I've only seen one pitch right here. Looks like he's going about 3/4.
Right.
3/4 ways.
No, that first one he came on, that was a heater. So going back through the defensive battery, number 8, Malachi Lott on the mound. Behind the plate, number 4, Walker Yannick. At first base, number 2, Colby Oral. At second base, number 1, Gage Gleinig. At third base, number 5, Easton Dowell. At shortstop, number 11, Jackie King. In left field, number 10, A.J. Carter. In center field, number 21, Braden Talamontes. And in right field, number 3, Andrew Vise. Due up for your Raiders in the first, Solomon, Salazar, and Sparshoe. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in and watching or listening to Rouse Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. Some may be actually watching the live stream from Texan Live, but listening to our broadcast. And we thank you for tuning in and listening to us.
Yeah, that's you can't have a better combination here. And what I mean by that, and it sounds like I'm bragging about myself, but really, Michael Francis is a Hall of Famer in my book. So
I am humbled for sure.
He's
Portland in their blue tops with red lettering, white pants with blue pinstripes, blue socks with red stripes, blue caps with red bills. The Raiders are in their black tops, white pants, and I believe wearing their black ball caps.
Yes, black.
Solomon will dig in from the right side as we get underway. Malachi Lott from the windup. Gets the outside corner for strike one. A little off-speed pitch to get things started.
Yeah, they got to be careful with Keegan Solomon. He's a dangerous hitter.
Windup is swung on and fouled back for strike two.
Keegan's been rock solid all year, committed to Coastal Bend Community College, or junior college, I guess. I really don't know the difference between a community college and a junior college.
I'm not exactly sure of that myself. Oscar Salazar on deck. Lott winds and delivers on the 0-2. He gets the outside corner for strike three call.
Ooh, that's a wide strike zone. That's fine. Just call it both ways, and we're good.
That's a strikeout, and that's the first out of the inning.
So the interesting thing that we have here is the PA is almost like a play-by-play broadcaster himself, and his volume is really loud. And
he loves to hear himself talk, that's for sure.
Salazar takes for ball one. Lucas Sparshoe on deck. Lott delivers, and that will be a called strike. 1-1 the count.
I looked up some stats about Malachi Lott, and he has a sub-1 ERA this year.
Pitch in for a strike.
Which, that's just dominating. That's ridiculous. Ridiculously good ERA.
1-2 for Salazar. He fouls this one off.
Definitely showing the 90 in the 90s. Right there with that pitch.
Wind blowing from left to right. Takes outside. Yannick thought it was a strike and was ready to throw down to third. That will even the count up, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, that's in the dirt for ball three, and Salazar works it full. 320 down the lines, 350 to the power alleys, and 380 to straightaway center. Lott winds on the payoff. And Salazar gets rung up. He's caught looking for out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts looking. Lucas Sparshoe will come to the plate.
Oscar Salazar did not appreciate that pitch being called a strike. However, he left it up to the umpire.
This was hit by Sparshoe down third base. Dowell has it. The throw to first will be in time, and that will do it for the Raiders. They go in order in the first. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. On to the bottom we go. No score here in San Antonio.
Coach Krempine is also not very happy with the strike zone already, and he gave the umpire an earful already.
Due up for the Wildcats, Yannick, Lott, and Dowell.
First two batters, Yannick and Lott, man, they are super dangerous, and the top half of their lineup really carries this team, the Gregory-Portland team. They can do a lot of damage very quickly. We saw it last night too. They jumped out to a 1-0 lead last night. So.
Defensive battery for the Raiders. On the mound, number 8, Oscar Salazar. Behind the plate, number 9, Carter Heinrich. At first base, number 1, Drew Forcell. At second base, number 12, Joe Sparshoe. At third base, number 17, Colby Diaz. At shortstop, number 23, Lucas Sparshoe. In left field, number 3, Keegan Solomon. In center field, number 6, Jake Alepa. And in right field, number 34, Colin Correjo. Reason for the late game start, I put it in the chat, but for those of you that have not seen it, Dripping Springs and Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial ended up going 10 innings. And Drip ended up winning that game 3-2 on a wild pitch by Veterans.
A walk-off wild pitch.
Bases loaded, wild pitch.
Yeah, 2 outs.
And they had just relieved the starting pitcher.
Yeah, that was a tough. You know what? That's a very tough.
I say starting. They relieved that pitcher.
That's a tough situation to come in relief, where any little thing can happen, and it did. And that's really a rough situation for that young man.
Leading off the home half of the first, catcher number 4, Walker Yannick.
Walker Yannick leading things off for the Wildcats. He takes 4 strikes. The 0-1 in for another called strike. 0-2 the count to Yannick.
Yannick hit one about 390 foul last night.
Curly Trent is asking who's the Raiders' ace. Pitch in for a ball. 1-2 the count. Salazar pitching exclusively from the stretch. The 1-2, this is hit foul and out of play. So I will let Steve handle the call on the pitchers, who the aces may be.
We have a pitcher that is undefeated this year.
This is hit down the left and just
foul
goes
ball.
Foul.
Foul ball by about 6 inches.
It was not foul by much, and Yannick will come back to the plate.
We have a pitcher that is he 10-0 now?
He is 10-0.
Yeah,
that would be
so
Daniel Norris.
Daniel Norris is 10-0. I don't think you can. It's hard to say that isn't your ace, right?
Yep.
So
you have 2 pitchers that are outstanding pitchers, in Andrew Kithill and Daniel Norris, and
2
Daniel
studs.
Norris is undefeated. Pitch down and away for ball 2. And they're just two different styles of pitchers. You have one that is a very hard-throwing righty and another one that is a very crafty lefty.
Crafty lefty. And it's worked both ways.
It has. Salazar delivers. This is popped up and fouled back out of play. And definitely Yannick making this a quality at bat.
Yeah, 7 pitches already in this one at bat.
Lot on deck. Salazar comes set. The pitch is lined up the middle off of his foot. Sparshoe has it to throw to first.
Got him.
Just in time. As it bounced in the dirt and Forcell able to play it.
Got to check on Oscar. He's shaking his foot. That hit him. That was a line drive right at his foot.
That's the ground out for the first out of the inning.
Looks like he's going to be okay.
4-3 on the putout.
Only Carter Heinrich, the catcher, is going out to go talk to him and see how he's doing. He's just getting some
his
time.
Ankle around, and the umpire is going to give him a little time to kind of shake it off.
Ricochet went right to Joseph Sparshoe. Good play on his part. Not an easy play off a deflection.
Crazy Highlight says Malachi Lott has not lost a game yet as a pitcher. First pitch in for a ball as Lott stands in from the left side. Dowell on deck. Pitch low and inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Nobody on with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Fastball inside for ball 3.
He's going to announce every pitch, isn't he?
He does, every single pitch.
Woo.
Yep, and it was the previous game, and it was really annoying. He shows bunt and gets rung up for a strike. The 3-1, swing on and a miss. And Salazar brings it back full. You know, I still get amazed. I know we say it a lot about this young man, but he could be actually in the 8th grade this year.
Yep.
Pitch in the dirt for ball 4.
14. Not as I think I told you pregame before we even went on. Not many 14-year-olds get a stage like this right now, but he has absolutely deserved it 100%. He's a baller.
Has one of the top batting averages on the team.
Yep.
And as a starting pitcher, he's 1-0.
And on top of that, he has probably one of the highest grade point averages as well.
Lott extends his lead at first.
Time is called.
Dowell calls time, so that will be a no pitch. Robbie Spencer on deck. Spencer, the starting pitcher last night for the Wildcats, took the loss.
You got to watch Malachi Lott going. He's going to go on that.
Extremely fast and bounce back off the wall back to Heinrich will hold him to second. He did make the look as he rounded second, whether or not he was going to head to third and put into excellent scoring position with his speed right now.
Yeah.
With only 1 out.
Any base hit will probably score him standing up. He's that fast.
Incredible ball player as he exhibited last night. This is chopped on and hit foul.
Foul,
1-1. 1-1 the count. And yes, the PA is calling every single pitch.
Yeah, that's a little bit annoying on my part.
It's not enough for the fan to look out there and see it on the scoreboard. You're hearing it from the PA as well. Lott will advance to third with a stolen base. and he times his jumps so well. And you saw it last night.
That's just good baseball, man. I mean, really impressive. Impressed by that young man right there. He will be doing some good things in the Houston Cougar uniform, I'm sure.
Well, 2-1, and gets the outside corner, and that will even the count at 2.
Big strike zone tonight. I would say that pitch is about a 50-50 typically. 50% times it's called a strike, 50% it's called a ball.
The 2-2, this is swung on and hit back up the middle. Sparshoe has it. The throw to first will be in time, and Lott will score. That will be an RBI for Easton Dowell.
They were conceding the run anytime any ball hit up the middle. I think maybe even at the corners they were conceding the run on any ground ball right there. It's early, and they don't want to. They'd rather play for the out right there.
Robbie Spencer will come to the plate. He's the designated hitter. He's hitting for Jackie King. Fouls this one off for strike 1. Gleinig on deck.
He's got to be sore today. 115 pitches last night. That's Robbie Spencer had. I know when Andrew has 110 pitches, he's tired.
Swing and a miss for strike 2 on a high fastball.
Two strikes. There it is.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will end it for the Wildcat first. But they get 1 run on no hits. They leave nobody on. After 1 complete, it's 1-0 Portland. On to the second we go. Due up for the Raiders. In the second, Diaz, Forcell, and Correjo.
It's 1 run on no hits, no errors. They leave nobody on base.
And I guess I don't really need to finish my inning out, as the PA announcer will do it for us.
Yeah, there you go.
Just being facetious. Little sarcasm there.
We'll turn the crowd mic down just a bit. We don't need to listen to his commercials.
It's all good. It makes for good atmosphere. I enjoy it.
Oh, goodness.
So I just get kind of annoyed, and every broadcaster here does, that he's calling every pitch.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to do the ending of a half inning and announce all that, that's fine. But the every pitch thing just kind of gets
that's rough,
annoying. So,
Michael, I think we have a family in Michigan and Florida, the Sparshoe family. Family and friends all watching.
Huge shout out.
Big shout out to them. Thank you for tuning in to SHN Sports. Really appreciate your attendance here tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for tuning in and listening to Rouse Raider Baseball. If you're new to Rouse Raider Baseball, or this is your first time listening in on a broadcast, please hit like and subscribe, and you can also hit that notification bell. Should the Raiders advance in the playoffs, you will be notified for those game days and starts. Those links will be sent out.
Hopefully many, many more.
Steve and I try to take care of that every game day on social media, whether it's on Facebook or on Twitter.
Yeah, we try to get the word out there. I have like 12 followers on Twitter, though, so not too good.
Diaz stands in. He takes for strike 1.
I'm a Twitter newbie.
You don't even have an avatar picture up there. You just got the gray head.
Yeah.
Pitch misses outside for ball 1, and that will even the count up. Kimberly Salazar tuning in from Mexico. Thank you for tuning in. Swing and a foul tip.
Fantastic.
And that will take the count to 1-2. Lott works much faster than Spencer did when he was on the mound last night. he doesn't waste any pitches. The 1-2 just misses the outside corner, and that will even the count at 2.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing hard. He's a baller.
The 2-2. Oh, he goes sidearm.
Comes sidearm, yeah. That's got to be tough.
Wow, showing some athleticism as he drops to a sidearm. Full count. The payoff pitch, a fastball fouled off, and Diaz will stay alive. Kerry Evanson says, hey, we're tuning in again from Chicago. Go Sam Walsh. Walsh has wheels.
Walsh does have wheels. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in from the Windy City. The payoff pitch, the curveball hit back up the middle. Lott able to play it as he falls down and make the throw to first in time.
I'm telling you what, that kid has, wow. That was athleticism at its finest right there.
1-3 on the putout of Diaz.
That ball was smoked, and all of a sudden he's falling down, makes the play, and throws it over to first. Otherwise, that's a base hit up the middle all day.
Drew Forcell will stand in for the first time. He takes for a strike. Nothing in 1, the count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Colin Correjo on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that will do it for Forcell. That's the 3rd strikeout of the night from Malachi Lott.
Yeah, it's tough matchup here for Colin Correjo. Lefty on lefty matchup. Not sure.
That hits him on the elbow, and he'll advance to first on the hit by pitch. And I will say this, as the father of a lefty, he hated pitching to the left-handed batters.
Yeah.
He absolutely hated it.
So head coach Jonesy comes out and complains about that he put the elbow, the chicken wing in front of the ball, and to no avail. Colin Correjo goes to first.
And I didn't see that. That could be a possibility. Carter Heinrich will stand in. The throw over to first will not be in time.
We'll see if Malachi Lott is okay with runners on base. Sometimes pitchers are not so keen.
Something tells me this guy's not rattled by much.
No, I don't think so. You're right. Being a senior and seeing what he does already, an absolute hose down a runner at home last night.
The throw or the pitch home outside for ball 1. The 1-0, this is hit foul. And that will even the count. Great turnout again tonight from both of these fan bases. Both of them making 2-hour trips.
Yeah.
Actually took me about 3 hours to get down here today. Another sidearm pitch. That gets away from Yannick, and Correjo will advance to third on the wild pitch.
Second. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, to second on the wild pitch.
I didn't even have him on base on the scoreboard, so caught me.
Got Steve Kidhill. He's dropped a few percentage points on the on his scoreboard fielding percentage.
Sorry, everybody. I'll try to improve.
Y'all be sure and give him the raspberry on the chat for messing up the scoreboard.
That's great.
Just kidding. Kari Evanson says Sam Walsh's Gigi and Papa are also tuning in from Iowa, but they don't know how to chat. Well, thank y'all for tuning in from Iowa.
Man, everybody from a couple different countries and all over the place. I know my sister Jenny is watching or listening. I can't say watching, but listening from Abbeville, South Carolina.
The 2-2 count. And the pitch. This is swung on and hit back up the middle. This will be a base hit. Colin Correjo rounds third. He's headed home, and he will score to tie this ball game up. An RBI single from Carter Heinrich.
Carter Heinrich is he had a huge hit last night. He had a huge hit tonight right now. Man, oh man. Stay hot, young man. Stay hot. And let's just say,
fans have come alive.
Here come the bubbles.
Here come the bubbles.
And they are going to go right into Gregory-Portland's fan base.
Fans, but don't know how that got started. It started, I believe, in a game versus Marble Falls. Joe Sparshoe will stand in. He checks his swing and fouls it off.
Yeah,
for
foul ball.
Strike one. Joseph Sparshoe, little shoddy as he's affectionately known. Oh, look at that. There's some funnel cake that is coming into the stands. Their concession stand is second to none here. Sparshoe takes outside for ball or for strike two.
Yeah, that was outside and low. And
fans not happy about that.
The big strike zone strikes again.
And what a contribution Sparshoe has made since he has come back into the lineup. He was out for most of the district season with an injury. Ends up coming back in and has been a huge contributor.
Big time.
To this Rouse Raider baseball team, both defensively and offensively. Oh, 2 the count. Lott takes a long look at first. Pitch misses high for ball one, and that'll take the count to 1-2. Jake Kalep on deck. Sparshoe representing the 8th batter in the order. Foul tip.
It's all right. Oh,
and the count will.
Did we call Sam Walsh as a courtesy runner? He is there.
I did not notice that he came in.
Yeah, he's there. We got the Walsh wheels on.
For the courtesy runner for the catcher. And the Walsh has wheels. Sam Walsh is in at first base. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike three, and that will do it for the Raiders second. They get one run on one hit. They leave one. On to the bottom we go. It's all tied up here in San Antonio.
You know, that's a big run right there for the Raiders. They took a punch in the first inning, and they punched right back to tie this up. Only one hit in the game right now. That's all the scoreboard has, at least.
Yep, and that's true.
My goodness.
Heinrich with the first hit of the game. Due up for the Wildcats in the second. Gleinig, Orell, and Talamontes. That'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Oscar Salazar back out to pitch the second. And it's just great atmosphere here. I actually enjoyed being here on this broadcast, and
I've enjoyed it. I can tell you I was not comfortable at the beginning of the season, and people could probably see that. But you know, you've brought me along, Michael.
And you've done well.
Thank you.
I told you I would make it easy for you.
You did. You absolutely did, man.
And we'd have fun, and we have had a lot of fun.
It's been great. You know, it's one of those things that I look back and hope that my son can pull up in a couple of years and go, hey, that was my dad announcing those games, you know?
Right, absolutely.
Of course, he's going to say, that was my dad. Let's see how nervous he gets.
Right, and he does get nervous. When
my heart.
For sure.
Randy
Mann says, bring home the W Raiders, and Coach Mann could also bring her home a funnel cake. If I see him, I will tell him that, but you might want to shoot him a text.
Your order's been submitted.
Gleinig stands in. Salazar delivers. He shows bunt and fouls it off for strike one. Orel on deck, and I know I butchered this young man's last name several times, whether I've said Orel.
Yeah,
Oral?
that's a hard one. I think the batter.
It's Orel. Maybe Curley could, since he has some insights for GP, maybe he can.
I think
Let us know
not Orel.
The pronunciation.
The batter, I think, missed a sign right there.
That was swung on and hit foul for strike two.
I don't think he was supposed to bunt that first pitch.
Cassie says, let's go Wildcats, get the W with blue and red hearts.
Very interesting. That ball went foul all the way down the right field line, and there are no, well, okay, somebody's on it now.
Pitch down and away for ball. 1-2, the count to Gleinig.
I guess if the ball is in foul territory, you can start the game again.
They're not so.
Come on,
don't
ring him
care
up.
Too much about it. Heinrich thought it was a strike, but
yeah, so did Oscar.
It is a ball. 2-2, the count to Gleinig.
Not calling the high breaking ball right there.
Jeff Harrell says, I have the score and the sound, but no video.
No video
this
tonight.
This popped up and hit out to right. Correjo under it and makes the catch, and that will retire Gleinig.
No video tonight, sir.
F9 in the playoffs. Yeah. NFHS has exclusive video rights with the UIL, and they have subbed those rights to Texan Live. You can go to Texan Live's website and you can look up the game and you can watch it there for a fee. First pitch in to Orel for a strike.
Yeah, that's a $10 a month fee, and they auto renew it until you cancel. So
that pitch misses outside for a ball, and from our viewpoint, and we're not directly behind the plate, both Lott and Salazar have had some pitches that look like they were strikes not called.
He went.
Pitch in the dirt says he was able to hold up his swing, and that will move the count to 2-1 as you hear the PA announcer announce every pitch.
My groan was because the first base umpire didn't call that a swing.
Fastball high for ball three, and the count goes to 3-1.
My dislike for umpires continues tonight, by the way, if you're curious.
If this is your first time tuning in, Steve has no love for umpires. This is cut on and hit up to short. Sparshoe has it. The throw to first in time. And that will retire Orel. 6-3 on the putout. And that will bring up the center fielder, number 21, Braden Talamontes. And so when NFH claims exclusive rights, then we get denied.
Oh.
Talamontes takes for ball one. Off-speed changeup.
It's something we're not going to fix right now, but I keep encouraging the
fastball in for a strike, gets the outside corner, and that will even the count.
I keep encouraging the viewership to send their requests or their suggestions.
To the UIL.
Yeah, the suggestion box is probably full at the UIL now.
Not that they listen to it. That pitch fouled off 1-2 because this is the complaint that every team has every year is when they get to the playoffs and they have a local broadcast that is denied video rights.
Yep.
That's where booster clubs and schools begin to get angry.
Sure.
Salazar delivers a swing and a miss. Throw down to first to complete the strikeout. That will go K2-3 on the putout. The Wildcats go in order in the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. On to the third we go. We're all tied up here in San Antonio. Due up for the Raiders in the third, Alepa, Solomon, and Salazar, your 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Malachi Lott back on the mound to pitch the third, as you can expect him to go. Him and Salazar really having a great night so far on the mound and
absolutely
not going too deep into counts.
Yep. Salazar's at 32 pitches, where Malachi Lott is at 22. Both of them through 2 innings, so Malachi's doing just fine. And, you know, Salazar with 16 pitches an inning is not far behind there.
Not when you consider this is only his second start of the season.
Yeah.
And a freshman on top of that.
A freshman on top of that. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading off the top of the third, center fielder number 6, Jake Alepa.
Thank you, Jeff Harrell, for the compliment. We appreciate you tuning in and listening. Appreciate you staying with us. Some people have opted to pay to watch and then just listen to our broadcast. Lott deals. This was swung on and hit deep to right. Vias underneath it and makes the catch, and that will do it for Alepa.
That's a fly off the right field for the first out of the inning.
One pitch, 1 out. You don't get any more effective than that.
Left fielder number 3, Keegan Solomon.
Back to the top we go. Keegan Solomon, he's 0 for 1. He caught looking back in the first. Lott has the sign. He winds and deals. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That was just pure heat right there. And Keegan couldn't catch up to that one.
Other than that one wild pitch, he's made no mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
This is swung on and hit to center, in shallow center field. Talamontes underneath it and makes the catch. Two away for Oscar Salazar.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a fly out to center for the second out of the inning. Now batting with 2 outs and nobody on.
Salazar 0 for 1. He was caught looking back in the first as well.
Off speed.
Breaking ball, off speed pitch in for strike 1.
He took a lot off of that one.
Yes, he did.
Man.
The 0-1, a fastball. This is hit back up to second. Gleineck has it. The throw to first will be in time, and that will do it for the Raiders.
Not many pitches in that inning.
They go in order in the third. No runs, no hits, nobody left on, and on to the bottom we go. And it's 1-1.
Our expected batters for the Wildcats. Number 3, Vice.
Here in San Antonio.
Carter, and then back to the top of the order with number 4, Yannick. Again, expected batters, 3, 10, and 4.
Oh, interesting that the PA calls everything after every play. It's just almost
a little bit maddening for us, but
and I guess I shouldn't say any more about it. It's just annoying. Due up for the Wildcats in the third. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters.
At least
Vias, Carter, and Yannick.
At least he's quiet during the play, during the time of play when the ball is in play. He's not saying there's a grounder to second.
Keith Howard says must be an LSU grad.
That's great.
There you go. The Tigers like to hear themselves talk.
That's great.
Salazar back out to pitch the third. He's got his warm-ups in, and we're ready to get back underway. Vias will come to the plate.
Got to get these first 2 batters for the Portland, in the 8 and 9 batters. Got to get them out, because here comes the damage, the wrecking crew
at the top.
At the top of the order.
3-0. This is lined
to
short and just off the top of the glove of Sparshoe and into left field.
Sparshoe jumped, and it went right off the top of his glove.
It wasn't in his glove, so he's not. I'm not going to give him the error.
No.
I'm going to give him the hit, and the official scorer has also given the hit.
Yeah, that's a base hit.
The Wildcats pick up their first base hit of the night.
Man, oh man. He tried to time his jump right there, and if he was, if he was probably an inch or two taller, he might have caught that one. It just went off the top of the glove. It did ricochet off his glove, so.
A.J. Carter will dig in. He's digging in from the right side. Look at that funnel cake and nachos.
Oh.
Ooh, my, I am getting hungry seeing this good food here.
You mean you didn't stop at Buc-ee's and get a barbecue sandwich?
It's tough. It's a tough run down 35 to get here, and the traffic is bad.
That's why I was late.
From Kyle all the way down to San Antonio. A bunt laid down to first. Forcell will race over to the bag for the out, and Carter will get the sacrifice. Via's down to second for Walker Yannick. Yannick's 0 for 1. He grounded to second his first time up.
We go back to the top of the order with 1 on and 1 out. Now batting is the catcher, number 4, Walker Yannick.
Top of the order.
Interesting that he even tells you what he did at his last at bat. The PA guy out. Interesting that he does that.
Got to be very careful with this batter right now. Danger.
Salazar takes a look back. This is line to short. Sparshoe has it. The throw to first will be in time. 6-3 on the put out of Yannick.
Runner did advance.
Number 2. And Baez advances to third. Malachi Lott will come up. He's 0 for 0 with a walk. A very dangerous hitter.
I'd consider walking him. Actually, I know that goes against some baseball stuff, but
well, I mean, Easton Dowell had a good night at the plate last night, and he also has an RBI single. First pitch fouled off for strike 1.
Oscar Salazar going right at him.
Curly Trent asks if Rouse has seen a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and I believe that they have. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1, and that will even things up. Steven Schluter says we are listening live. Great commentators. Thank you very much.
You.
We appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for the compliment. We are humbled by your compliment. 1-1 the count to Lott. The 1-1 pitch. This is hit back up the middle. Sparshoe has it. The throw to first in time, and that will do it.
Got out of that one. That's good.
6-3 on the put out of Lott. They get no runs on one hit. They leave one. After 3, it's 1-1 here in San Antonio.
There's no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base in the bottom of the 3rd for the Wildcats. We go to the top of the 4th. Our expected batters for the Rouse Raiders. Number 23, Sparshoe, number 17, Diaz, and number 1, Forsyth.
I always say I
can't get
talking
anything
over him. It's just, even though I've got a headset on, I'm hearing him over me.
It's hard to talk.
Angie Phelps says Easton Dowell has fans watching there and listening on here. Do some work, E.
There you go. Thanks for listening here.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in and listening to Rouse Raider Baseball on SHN Sports, and glad to have you with us. I know that Portland is having their games broadcast by Blast Vision, and they too are an audio-only broadcast tonight. And I had a good time visiting with those guys.
Yeah,
you know,
they're nice guys.
Their Twitter bio, it says that they're just some dudes that enjoy broadcasting.
Yeah.
You know, just a couple of great guys.
Blast
over there, and this is their first year to actually live stream, and so they were disappointed that they weren't actually able to do that. And, of course, the Gregory-Portland fans also very upset that their home broadcast was not able to stream, and they had to give it up to Texan Live.
I watched one game through Blast Vision, and I thought they did a very good job with their broadcast.
Lucas Sparshoe will come to the plate. Malachi Lott on the mound for the Wildcats. Colby Diaz on deck. Sparshoe
Oh, come on.
checks his swing, and he said he went around. And unfortunately, the
That's
batter
just not it.
The batter cannot appeal to first.
No.
Only the catcher can appeal. Pitch in for a strike, and Sparshoe
He's
down in the count, 0-2.
That's rough. That's a rough call on the first pitch.
Lott steps off, and he'll reset.
He didn't get the pitch he wanted. He's shaking off.
And
There we
Yannick
go.
gives him the sign. He got the one he liked.
Yep.
The 0-2, this is hit back up to second. Gleinig has it, throws to first in time. 4-3 on the put out of Sparshoe.
That's a grounder to second for the first out of the inning. Now comes the bat.
Colby Diaz will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He lined back to the pitcher. Diaz fouls it off for strike one. Crazy Highlights says, Yo T. Renton. And what's good? And a smiley face there with tears. Diaz lines this one foul down the first base side for strike two. Falls behind 0-2.
That was a long line drive right there. Definitely foul, but
Diaz, another one of the Rouse hitters that can easily put one over. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a junker pitch, and very effective.
That's why he's going to Houston and playing in D1 at the next level.
Really good pitch. I call it a junker pitch because it's not the fastball. It's not the quality fastball, but that was like a sidearm slider.
First pitch, high and outside for ball one. Diaz in that quick 0-2 count, and you put yourself in that kind of hole versus a pitcher of the likes of Malachi Lott.
Yeah.
He's got you an 0-2 count. He's not going to give you something to hit.
Oh, heck no.
He's going to make you chase after.
It just looks like Malachi can put
Jump,
the ball
fastball.
anywhere he wants.
Fastball down the middle for a strike. Curly Trent says Malachi Lott fit and go crazy this game. I tell you what, he's doing an outstanding job so far. 2-1 the count to Forsell. Forsell takes for ball two, and that will even the count.
I got ball three.
The ball
3-1.
Nope, I missed one.
I got 3-1.
My scoreboard fielding percentage gone down another percentage point. That is not good. The 3-1 pitch, that's high for ball four. Lott has given up his second free pass of the night. First one was a hit by pitch off of Colin Correjo, but it's his first walk of the night.
Head coach Jonesy for GP is asking the outfielders to play a little deeper, and boy, they are. Holy moly. I don't think I've seen a deeper outfield this.
I've watched him throughout these games so far, and he is out nearly every play, moving them with each batter.
Yeah.
So he has done his homework in studying.
He has something on
the
Colin
Raiders
Correa
batters because he shifts them nearly with every batter.
Their center fielder's playing 350 right now.
Fastball down the middle inside. I say down the middle, it's inside for ball one. From my vantage point, it looks like the middle, but inside. Curveball in for a strike, and that will even the count. I guess the good thing is with him calling every pitch, he's not saying whether it's a fastball, curveball, or slider or changeup, what have you.
I can give him that suggestion for you if you want.
No. Forsell
hit and run
had
play
a great
on.
jump down to first, and Correjo fouls it off. Or down to second. And he will make his way back to first.
Coach Crimpine trying to do a little movement, get some people moving with 2 outs.
Lott takes a look over at first and comes home. This is swung on and hit foul. And the count goes to 1-2. 1 on with 2 out here in the top of the fourth. We're all tied up. The previous game went 10 innings. Tied at 2, and Dripping Springs won the game on a bases-loaded wild pitch. Pitch outside for ball 2.
Just not exactly what the Raiders needed, especially the seniors. I think we have 13 seniors on the team. They graduate tomorrow, right. 8 a.m. So,
pitch in the dirt for ball 3, and Forsell will advance the throw in time not in time as Forsell slides under the tag. But I mean, Yannick is
close.
Impressive as it bounced out away from him, and he gets back to it and makes an incredible throw.
He made that really close
to second, but Forsell able to get the steal. Yannick and Lott are 2 incredible athletes. The payoff pitch. This is
in the
into
yes.
right. And Forsell rounds third. He's headed home.
Huge hit.
And
huge
that will be an RBI single for Colin Correjo. And the Raiders take the lead here in the top of the fourth with 2 outs.
And the bubbles are coming. Holy moly. One landed in my mouth. Thank you.
Nothing like the taste of soap.
Little soap action there. Thank you.
Heinrich takes for ball 1, a pitch down and in.
I thought maybe that line drive was going to get caught by the second baseman, but it eluded his glove and went out center field.
Pitch outside for ball 2. Yannick calls time. He's going to go talk with Lott. Yannick may see something going on at first where he thinks he might be able to backpick Correjo, but Correjo not really getting much of a lead at first.
I was going to say he shouldn't. He's not slow, but he's
got a lefty on the mound.
He's all right.
You definitely don't want to get picked off.
No. Gotta play it the right way and make Malachi Lott use as many pitches as possible here.
Base runners are a premium here. And you don't want to make any silly outs.
No silly outs. Make him work as much as he can.
Fastball in for a strike. And that will take the count to 2-1. Heinrich 1 for 1 with a single his first time up. An RBI single at that. This is cut on and hit out to center. This will fall in for a base hit.
Carter Heinrich is just on fire. He's in fuego right now. He's unconscious up at the plate.
El Fuego Heinrich. Little Shotty will come to the plate.
Okay.
And I'm going to work not to butcher.
We've got a courtesy runner in for Carter Heinrich. It's again Sam Walsh, number 15.
Sparshoe is 0 for 1.
He can motor.
Struck out back in the second.
Again, courtesy runner number 15, Walsh, for number 900.
So just a great atmosphere, as I've
Yeah.
mentioned several times out here. Both fan bases.
So-
I mean, this is fun. This has been totally fun.
I think this is the 7th or 8th game I've seen Charlie Rouse at in a row. He came here last night. He's here tonight. Principal Simpson was here last night, and she's here tonight. Just
You remember when we
Wonderful.
when we were playing Floresville, their fans were just terrible in the stands.
Yeah.
They were just
yeah.
They were yelling at players. They were yelling at umpires. And both fan bases here tonight. It's
blown up our chat room.
a great atmosphere. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were complaining about their coach
Yeah,
on the
that's just
chat room because they didn't
terrible.
have a broadcast, so they were listening to us. Pitch in the dirt for a ball.
No, I do appreciate the Gregory-Portland fans. They've been cheering loud for their team, but not anything over the line, if you want to call it that.
Fastball just out of the zone for ball 2. And I'll tell you what, that's
what I hope.
That's another pitch that could have been a strike.
Oh, yeah. He's just not high. There's no high strike tonight. It's very low and honestly outside, I think.
The 2-0, this is hit foul down the first base side. And that will take the count to 2-1. In fact, some of the chants from the Floresville games I had to delete afterwards.
Isn't that
because
terrible?
They were so inflammatory. 2-1, a fastball down the middle, and that will even the count.
All day long for Malachi Lott. That's a tough pitch to hit, what he just threw. Nasty.
Lott comes set. He takes a look back at Correjo at second. And Sparshoe calls time.
Called time very late, and the umpire gave it to him. But, man, that was on the borderline right there. The umpire doesn't have to give time to the batter when they ask for it.
Deuce is wild for Sparshoe. 2-2. This is hit in foul territory down the right side. And Vian's not able to get to it in time. And Sparshoe will stay alive. Deuce is wild with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on.
Coach,
that would be
Deuce is wild.
Deuce is wild.
Coach Jonesy's he's still moving all his players. Look at the center fielder. He's playing right center.
Lott delivers the 2-2. Again, this is fouled off, and
probably because Joe Sparshoe's gone to the right field foul line. What is that? 3 times in a row? 4 times?
I mean, this is another quality at bat here,
yeah.
And Lott seeing more pitches this inning than he has any of the others. Again, the 2-2, a curveball just misses outside.
Missed it. Yep, there is no high strike tonight, guys.
And I tell you what, any other place, that would probably be a strikeout.
The catcher is really upset. Who's the catcher? I forget.
Yannick.
Yeah, Yannick is, he screamed at the home plate umpire right there.
The payoff pitch, fastball down the middle for strike 3 call.
That was a no-doubter either. I mean, I think maybe Joe Sparshoe was looking for a curveball or something off speed, but he came with the heater.
Raiders get 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2. And after 3.5, it's 2-1 Rouse. On to the bottom we go. Due up for the Wildcats in the 4th. Dowell, Spencer, and Gleineck.
Our expected batters for Gregory-Portland in the bottom of the 4th. Number 5, Dowell. Number 16, Spencer. And number 1, Gleineck.
Well, this being
5, 16,
a must-win game, you can expect that that if Malachi maybe gets a little bit shaky, that he may put in maybe Walker Yannick from what we were getting from the text last night.
Yeah.
He's also another outstanding pitcher for the Wildcats.
He would have to come from behind the plate though to pitch, which is very difficult. It's a lot on the legs.
Oscar Salazar out to pitch the fourth. And we're ready to get underway. Easton Dowell will come to the plate.
Really important for Rouse Raiders to throw up a 0 here. They've counterpunched and taken the lead, but you're always looking to shut them down immediately.
Foul tip for a strike. Dowell hit into the fielder's choice, grounding to second and getting an RBI off the fielder's choice. This is hit out to center. This will drop in for a base hit.
Clean base hit.
And the tying run is aboard for Robbie Spencer. Spencer 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Yeah, Spencer had a good night at the plate last night. Could almost hard to bunt him here, but you know this would be a situation where you would want to bunt, get the tying run to second.
I don't think you bunt the number 4 hitter.
That's a double play though.
Throw to first will be in time, and a bang bang double play.
And that was a no. He got the double play by 10 feet. I mean
that will go 5, 4, 3. Double play.
And Michael, that's why you bunt the ball.
I guess so, but you got that number 4 hitter.
It's hard to do.
Spencer is a hitter. He was in the 4-hole last night. Gleinig takes for ball 1.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. But you know, you bunt the ball there. You get the runner over to second. Then you roll the dice.
The 1-0. This is hit foul down the third base side, and that will even the count at 1.
Augie Garrido used to say, I don't care what happens. If the leadoff runner gets on first, if Babe Ruth is coming up, I'm bunting him. That's what Augie Garrido would say.
Well, that was Augie ball.
Augie ball.
Pitch misses outside for ball 2. And I do have an autographed bat.
Oh, yeah?
From Augie Garrido.
Woo, that's a pretty penny.
It's actually sitting on top of my cubicle at work.
Wow.
Pitch down and away for ball 3. But I'm working remotely from home and have been since the COVID lockdown. You walk into our offices downtown, and it's like walking into ball 4. And it's like you never left. Everything is still where it was when you left. My calendar, I have a flip-over manual calendar, and it still says March 16th.
I was going to say March. It was mid-March somewhere in there, whichever day you guys shut down.
1 on with 2 out for Colby Orrell. Orrell grounded to short his first time up.
Ooh.
Pitch misses outside.
That was about a foot and a half outside.
For ball 1.
Oscars needs to come find the strike zone again.
Salazar comes set. The pitch, this is cut on and hit up to short. Sparshu has it. The throw to first in time, and that will do it for the Wildcat fourth. 6-3 on the put out of Harrell.
Really important.
The Wildcats get
go ahead.
no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. And after 4 complete, it's 2-1 Rouse. On to the 5th we go. Due up for the Raiders in the 5th. The 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Alepa, Solomon, and Salazar.
Fantastic job of getting out of that inning without any runs and minimal batters faced. So some of you may wonder about the pitch counts going. In UIL rules, high school rules, you're allowed 110 pitches per game, and then you are allowed to finish whatever batter you are on. Currently, Oscar Salazar, everybody's through 4 innings. So through 4 innings of work, Oscar Salazar has thrown 52 pitches, and Malachi Lott is up to 67 pitches. So still a lot left in the tank for both pitchers. They should. I think they could pitch 7 innings, both of them.
Yeah, right now the way they're going, absolutely.
At this rate.
Lott on to pitch the 5th as Jake Alepa comes to the plate. Alepa's 0 for 1. He flew out to right his first time up. He takes for a strike.
That's strike 1 to our leadoff batter, number 6, Jake Alepa.
Jamie Jones Bazemore. Let's go Rouse. Put it to bed and make tomorrow's graduation that much more exciting.
That was a sidearm off-speed pitch that Jake took a tremendous rip on. Missed it, so it's 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will do it for Alepa.
Go down swinging, that's fine.
1 out with nobody on for Keegan Solomon.
Now batting left fielder, number 3, Keegan Solomon.
Oscar Salazar on deck. Lott winds and deals low for ball 1. Solomon is 0 for 2. He was caught looking back in the first and flew out to center in the 3rd. Takes outside for ball 2, and again, he's just not giving that higher pitch.
Yeah, no.
But, it was about a belt-high fastball.
It's not been called for either team. The low outside pitch sure has.
Pitch misses low for ball 3.
Not that low.
Yeah, but that one was low.
Yeah, that one was an inch off the ground.
3-0 the count.
Can't do that.
3-0 pitch. That's down the middle for a strike. You knew it was coming.
So I have line of sight on a radar gun right now, and I'm showing mid-80s to high 80s on Malachi Lott's last couple of pitches.
Another fastball for strike 2, and Lott works it back full.
Who knows if that's a calibrated gun, though.
Right.
But I can see it.
The payoff pitch, this is chopped on.
Way up in the air.
Way up in the air. Dowell has it and throws to first in time.
Great play. Great play by the third baseman. Got it, knew it was up in the air a long time, and got it out of his glove really fast. Good play, athletic.
King was really deep in the hole on that, and
Yeah.
It was a high chopper. He was not able to get there, and Dowell playing more toward the infield grass. Salazar lays off for a ball. Yannick appeals down to the first base umpire. He says he did not go around. The 1-0, this is hit high and deep to right foul territory. And
call that the Bermuda Triangle. There's no way to cover that kind of ground right there. First baseman gave it a good try. Second baseman all the way out. Gosh, halfway to the fence. A little bit of a pause in the action to let them come back to their position.
One and one the count to Salazar. Lott from the windup. He deals a sidearm. It goes to the backstop. for ball 2. It's interesting to watch how he comes out of his glove. He's at that overhead arm angle, and then it drops.
And he drops
the side.
And drops his shoulder.
2-1. That's inside for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch, a fastball. This is hit it deep to right.
That's a good hit, but
Baez over makes the catch, and that will do it for the Raider 5th.
Good hit, but right at him.
Raiders go in order in the 5th. No runs, no hits, nobody left on.
No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base in the top of 5th.
After 4.5, it's 2-1 Rouse.
For the Wildcats.
Due up for the Wildcats in the 5th, Talamontes, Baez, and Carter. That would be your 7, 8, and 9 batters.
Important to get all 3 of them, so the wrecking crew that they have is has to generate it themselves.
So it'll be interesting to see if we end up going into the 7th and Rouse still has a 1-run lead if Norris doesn't come in for the 7th.
I wonder when Coach, does Coach say, okay, it's a 1-run lead and it's 7th, let's go all in, or does he let Oscar ride? Or there's a whole lot of stuff that he can do. I hope he doesn't bring in Kidhill, him being my son, but Kidhill has 21 pitches left. So
I don't know that you would really do that.
I don't like
situation.
it, but legally he's allowed to pitch. So.
But you do have options with Mason Bowers.
Yeah, Mason Bowers.
Possibly Diaz.
Logan Smith, who's lefty. I call him the closer. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to Logan Smith.
Happy birthday, Logan Smith. Swing and a miss from Talamontes. Talamontes is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball, in for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
Oh, he went.
He went around, and Heinrich will play it, throw to first in time to complete the strikeout. And again, a drop third strikeout. K2-3.
It was no doubt. They didn't even have to appeal that one. He definitely went around.
And that will bring up Andrew Baez. Baez 1 for 1 with a single.
We do have some action in the Rouse bullpen right now. I don't know if they're just trying to get things loose,
Baez
just in case, or what, but
went after it and gets rung up for the strike.
I think I see Mason Bowers warming up, just starting to warm up. Maybe James Hunt as well.
The 0-1, that's outside for ball 1, and that will even things up. Zachary Miller says, let's go.
Zachary Miller. All right, glad to have you.
1-1, right down the middle for strike 2. Baez takes looking.
Get it. Oh.
And again, another one of those pitches, Steve.
Man, that one has been called a strike tonight. So.
Yeah, but he has not called it a strike more often than not.
Yeah.
This is hit back up the middle. Sparshoe has it. Throw to first in time. Just barely.
Man, he was flying down the line. Wow.
6-3 on the putout. And Sparshoe was deep in the hole, so that was an excellent throw. And sometimes those deep throws from the hole have been suspect and have ended up being errors.
Yeah.
Zachary Miller says, howdy, Mr. Kit Hill.
Good to have you.
First pitch in for a strike. A.J. Carter comes to the plate. He's 0 for 0 with a sacrifice bunt.
Zachary, glad to have you tuned in here and rooting for the Rouse Raiders.
Swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. And Carter really upset with himself that he chased it.
Yeah, he helped Oscar a little bit on that pitch.
Walker Yannick on deck. The 0-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. And
Oscar Salazar pumped up after that pitch. There we go.
And the Wildcats go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 5 complete, it's 2-1 Rouse. Due up for the Raiders in the 6th. Big Shotty, Lucas Barshoe, Colby Diaz, and Drew Forcell. Malachi Lott back on the mound to pitch the 6th for the Portland Wildcats.
Malachi Lott at 81 pitches through 5 innings, and Oscar Salazar at 63 pitches.
The young freshman doing work on the bump tonight.
That's quite amazing. You know, I was talking to Oscar Salazar's dad about, he moved here from California a couple years ago,
right,
sort of thing, and I don't know, when he was 10, and his dad had trouble trying to find a summer league team for his 10-year-old, and so he went out to CPYL, and CPYL, his dad asked around, and they said, "Oh, CPYL is a great league for kids of 10-year-olds, all that stuff." And he went out for tryouts. They didn't let him play in CPYL. The tryout people said, "No, he's going to kill somebody here. He needs to be moved up." And so he was moved up to 12U right then.
Sparshoe digs in from the right side. He takes for ball 1. Sparshoe is 0 for 2. He has grounded to third and to second.
He's always been advanced.
The 1-0 in for a strike.
1-1.
And the thing is, he's one of those, he's kind of a sleeper. He when you see him, he doesn't look like a man-child.
No. He's still got some growth to happen.
A curveball that Lott loses the handle on and stays high and outside for ball 2. Two and 1.
No doubter.
Pitch down the middle for strike 2, and that will even it up. I think Lucas thought it was inside.
My radar gun that I was watching is now gone.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will do it for Sparshoe.
That's a strikeout for out number 1 in the game. Now coming to bat with 1 out, nobody on is the third baseman, number 17, Colby Diaz.
That's the 8th strikeout for Lott on the night.
He's again, Malachi Lott, very, very impressed by this young man. He's a baller
talented ball player.
I think
Colby Diaz will take for strike 1, and Diaz is also 0 for 2. He grounded back to the pitcher and struck out. Breaking ball outside for strike 2. Gets the outside corner for strike 2. And a Diaz again in an 0-2 count.
Tough.
And you
can
guarantee it's junk coming at him. This is a high fastball that Diaz was able to foul off. And the count will remain 0-2. He struck out swinging on a junk ball. No better word than you can call it. Back in the previous at bat, this is hit foul down the first base side.
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is getting ready to close. If you're looking for a last-second snack, they have hot dogs, salad wraps, and popcorn for $1. Again, the concession stand is getting ready to close.
Junk ball is a that's that's a nice compliment for a power pitcher like that.
Right,
like
absolutely
this.
it is. It's not meant in any derogatory term whatsoever.
By the way, that pitch right there, I don't know how he laid off that pitch.
Right.
That ball dropped off a table.
The 1-2 pitch, a curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. The 9th strikeout and the back-to-back strikeout for Malachi Lott in this inning. He has struck out.
He's just. I'm telling you, he's a baller.
Goes back to the sidearm.
Look at that pitch.
Goes between Yannick's legs for ball 1 for Drew Forcell. Forcell is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. He takes for strike 1.
1-1.
And Lott really dialed in. 1-1, he lays off for ball 2.
2-1.
Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to Rouse Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. If you'd like to give a shout out to your player or to your team, please do so in the chat and we will shout it out on the air. Pitch in for strike, and the count goes to 2-2. Lott winds and delivers a fastball inside for ball 3, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch, a curveball in for strike 3 call, and it was.
Yeah, that was right on the outside corner. Struck out the side.
Lott strikes out the side. No need to go, no runs, no hits.
No,
nobody left on that one. When you strike out the side, boom, it's done.
It's done. Those were some quality pitches, though.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Absolutely. That's the 10th strikeout on the night for Lott.
Number 8, Lott, and number 5, Dowell. Again, expected batters.
Oscar Salazar makes his way out to the mound to pitch the 6th. Due up for the Wildcats in the 6th, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters.
Coaches, just an advisory, the pitch counts are now correct.
All right, so there was an announcement about pitch counts. I keep announcing it to the viewers or the listeners, darn it, the listeners. And the pitch counts, Malachi Lott has 98 pitches through 6 innings, and Oscar Salazar is at 63 pitches through 5 innings. And Rouse Raider bullpen is very active. We got a righty and a lefty going. I think that's James Hunt, the righty, and Mason Bowers is definitely the lefty going. So they are warming up and should be ready if Oscar gets into any trouble. This is the inning, though. I tell you what,
this is the inning.
This is the inning because they've got their heavy hitters coming up. 1, 2, and 3.
Yannick is 0 for 2. He is grounded to second and short. Salazar comes set. The pitch swung on and missed on a pitch that was down and away, and Yannick is upset with himself.
Yannick was sitting fastball, was ready to go, and he threw him a junk pitch.
0-1.
Oh, got the
Gets
corner.
the outside corner for strike 2. And Yannick down in the count 0-2. He's upset, and he's going to go talk with Coach Jonesy.
You can see it. The posture there is just he thinks that the second pitch there which was a curveball or a breaking ball of some sort hit the outside corner, and he did not like that call at all.
Zachary Miller says, truly wish I stayed at Rouse, but glad to see them doing so well.
Oh, thank you, Zachary Miller. You're a very classy young man.
The 0-2. This is hit foul down the first base side. This would be a huge out right here.
Big, big.
Again, the 0-2. This is hit down the third base side, and it goes off the glove to Diaz into foul territory.
He's trying to go to 2.
Yannick goes to 2. The throw.
He got him.
In time, and they threw him out. Colby Diaz throws Walker Yannick out.
Coach Jonesy is out, and he is screaming at the second base umpire right now. Absolutely infuriated. What a play by Colby Diaz. Knocked the ball down. Ball went into the foul territory all the way to the fence, and he threw him out at second. Coach Jonesy is hot. Holy moly.
Yannick will get the hit.
He's giving everybody
an get thrown out. That will go 5-4 on the putout of Yannick.
He gave the second base umpire a piece of his mind and then chewed the ear off of the third base umpire. Wow. Big out right there.
Malachi Lott digs in from the left side. One out with nobody on. This one's fouled off for strike one.
0-1.
Huge out. Changed the complexion of this game right now. This inning, at least.
This is chopped and hit down to first base. Forcell has it, walks over to the bag, and will step on it. That will go 3 unassisted.
Wow.
2 away for Easton Dowell. Dowell is hit into a fielder's choice and singled and then got caught in a double play. This is popped up and looks like it's going to go out of play.
Out of play, strike one.
Nothing in one, the count to Dowell.
Oh, get it, yeah.
Woo, breaking
There
ball
we
on the
go.
outside corner for strike 2. And the young freshman is bringing it tonight.
That was.
No matter how this game turns out, Oscar Salazar, I tip my cap to you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. He's
pitch in the dirt, and he's got a smile on his face.
That's great. I hope they captured that. Somehow, some way, I hope they captured that smile. Having fun.
1-2, the count to Dowell. The 1-2 pitch high for ball 2. We have 154 fans listening in right now. We thank you for tuning in and watching Raider baseball, Texas high school playoff baseball. This is off the glove of Salazar, but Sparshoe plays it. The throw to first in time. And the Wildcats go in order in the 6th. No runs on 1 hit. They leave nobody on. After 6 complete, it is 2-1 Rouse.
This Rouse fans are going nuts right now. Wow.
On to the 7th we go. Malachi Lott back out to pitch as many as he can.
He's got 12 left in the tank.
Due up for the Raiders in the 6th. Correjo, Heinrich, and Sparshoe. Correjo has been hit by a pitch and has a single. And some of the things that we've seen in the past is that he has pinch hit for Correjo at times with Ryan Galloway, but
not tonight.
Correjo is in the on-deck circle.
He battled hard tonight. Yeah. Hit by pitch, and he has the He has the key RBI tonight, I believe.
Correjo makes his way to the plate.
Leading off the inning, right fielder number 34, Colin.
Come on, Correjo. I know. Yeah, it's nervous time. Actually, it's not nervous time right now.
Correjo takes for strike one. A breaking ball
We're ready.
out of the hand of Lott. Fastball misses low for ball one.
Yannick wanted that pitch. He begs for that pitch, but
Yannick thought it was a strike, and maybe in some places it would be. He's not been consistent on his strike calls.
2-1.
Pitch misses high for ball two. 2-1. The count to Correjo. Fastball cut on and hit foul for strike two, and that will even the count.
sharply hit into the Gregory-Portland dugout there.
Carly Trent says it's rigged, and he's got a smile with tears. Kimberly Salazar, so proud of my little brother's second start. Let's go, number 8. Quick foul ball.
Yeah, little nubber down the first base line. Goes foul.
And Correjo will get another chance. That might have been one of those things where, as a first baseman, you might run up on it to keep it from going foul.
To try to get it
out.
Yeah, it's where you touch it, where the ball is when you touch it. And it was fair for a long time.
The 2-2. This is cut on and hit out to deep right. Baez
Nice play.
makes the catch.
Yep.
A diving catch. What an outstanding play
Great.
by Andrew Baez.
Caught it right off the turf. He laid out for it and took extra bases away from Colin Correjo. He was thinking that was going to be a double right off the bat.
That was close to being right down the line, and he made a great effort to get over to it. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Lot up to 106.
Yeah, that says 100. Wait.
Now they're adjusting it. 105.
Yeah, my game changer says 105.
Okay, so that's correct now.
He's thrown 105. This is his 106 right now.
Pitch gets the outside corner for strike 1. That will even the count at 1. So depending how this goes, you would think that this will be his last batter as Carter Heinrich comes to the plate.
If
1 and 2.
Even if he has one pitch, if he's at 109, he can go to the next batter. So it's 107 right now.
Heinrich is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The 1-2 pitch. This is cut on and hit foul. Out of play.
That's 108.
Still 1 and 2.
So it depends on what happens on this pitch.
And nobody in the bullpen, so you can think that he's probably coming off the field.
It must be. That's
the 1-2 pitch. He lays off a high fastball.
This will be his last batter.
The count.
And it will make it. This is his last batter of this series.
The 2-2 pitch misses low for ball 3, and Heinrich works it full. Dale Park says, Oscar and family are awesome people. Wouldn't expect nothing less from this young man. Cheering hard from Magnolia, Texas. Fouled off, and Heinrich stays alive, and the count stays full. 111 pitches on the night for Malachi Lott.
Tell you what, Carter's having a great game. He's a couple base hits, I believe, and this at-bat's another quality at-bat.
This one's hit out to center. This could be trouble. This will fall in for a base hit. And Carter Heinrich with the hat trick.
Another base hit for Carter Heinrich. Man,
that is 3
that young man
singles on the night, and that will be it for Malachi Lott.
And And again,
Walker Yannick is making his way to the dugout to take off his gear.
And you know what? Everybody should be cheering on. Everybody should be cheering on Malachi Lott. He pitched a heck of a ball game.
He did an outstanding ball game.
Yep.
And the Rouse bats took him deep into counts and were able to.
That's been the strategy all year, is to try to get the starter out of the game.
And to be honest with you, Steve, I didn't think starting this game that we were going to see Lott go out on a pitch count.
Absolutely not. No, and he was And you know what?
They're
Look at
giving it
this.
up for him.
Look at this. The Rouse faithful are
giving it
clapping
up.
for him. I just think that's great.
Portland fans are giving it up for him.
He really, that's a great show of sportsmanship. And you know what? I'll even go out and tell you this little story. When Andrew exited the field, Andrew Kithill is my son. He exited the field. I gave him a big hug. He was disgusting and everything else. He just patted.
Right.
He just pitched 7 innings, right? So, anyways, he exited the field, and the first person to greet him was a Gregory-Portland player saying, "Hey, you pitched a great game. Good job." So, hats off to Gregory-Portland. You're class act and classy.
To me, sportsmanship is the hallmark of the game, and you can't be upset because a player happened to do really good, and you got the loss from it. I tip the cap to any of them.
Yeah, absolutely. You can obviously see the coach is coaching them well. You guys have a good coach. You have a great program, and you guys. Well, look at this, 35 wins.
Right, 35 on the season.
That's just
with only 3 losses and 1 tie.
Yeah, it's great. So,
and the 2 losses that they had coming into tonight's game were both, I believe, district losses. Curly, you can probably let me know about that. I think
one
that
district
may be true,
loss.
Right?
One district. I know one was to Corpus.
Well, they lost.
Christi
I think they lost to
Vets.
Veterans, and I think they lost to Carroll.
Maybe I don't.
I think that is correct.
That'd have to make me get off Game Changer, and I'm not going to do that right now.
Walker Yannick getting his warm-ups in. Crazy Highlights says, let's see, Curly Trent says they won't touch his fastball. Walker will close throwing about 95. The way he throws the ball will throw off the batter's timing.
Okay.
Well, he's definitely not showing a lot as he's getting his warm-ups in, for sure.
I don't see 95 right now. But
no, he's not even trying that.
He's not.
So look to see if they're making any defensive change. Oh, well, they are. The catcher. I think Easton Dowell moved from third.
Is that number
behind
3?
The plate? I can't tell.
I can't tell with that.
And a new third baseman. That's not Easton Dowell. That's number 9.
Number 9, yeah.
Has come into the game. Noah Turner at third base and Easton Dowell behind the plate.
All right, so we have a pinch hitter now. Ryan Galloway, number 7, is coming to the plate.
Ryan Galloway will be hitting for Joe Sparshew. He takes for a strike.
Sam Walsh is courtesy running for
Heinrich
again.
Yannick delivers a fastball, cut on and missed for strike 2. One on with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Walker Yannick comes on in relief of Malachi Lott. Galloway fouls this one off, and the count will remain 0-2. Mudo says probably Easton catching, and you are correct. Benjamin Dover says correct too. The 0-2 delivery, it's fouled off. And Galloway making contact, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Hey, battling. I'll That's all you got to do is battle here, put something in play.
Yannick comes set. He takes a look over at first. He delivers a breaking ball down and away for ball 1.
He's pretty quick to the plate, but, you know, coming from being a catcher, you have to be quick, and it's going to be very tough to steal on.
The 1-2 pitch, a fastball that's popped up, backspin on it. Orell underneath it and makes the catch. Two away for Jake Alepa. Alepa's 0 for 2. He's flown out to right and struck out. Yes, I do, Curly. I know bend over. Pitch gets away from Dowell, and Sam Walsh
takes second
will
base.
Advance to second.
Yeah. Ball 1.
I do not know, Steve. Can you see the radar gun?
I don't have line of sight to a radar gun anymore.
They've moved it, so
they've
can't
moved
see
and
it.
they've taken it down. So
we would love to be able to tell you, but unfortunately we cannot see it.
I'm not going to venture to guess.
Yannick checks Walsh back at second. Off-speed pitch in for a strike, and that will even the count up at 1. And he definitely took a lot off of that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was.
Usually catchers struggle with their arm angle because you throw differently as a catcher. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Jake is definitely late. Jake Alepa is definitely late on that pitch. He may have been looking for a breaking ball there.
It was nothing but sheer heat.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that was.
May look to see the same thing right here. The 1-2 pitch is in the dirt, and that will even the count at 2. Raiders with 1 on and 2 outs. Deuces wild for Jake Alepa. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And that's in the dirt, down and away, and Walsh was on the jump, and the throw from Dowell goes in foul territory, and Walsh will score.
And you know what? He's been doing that all year long. He just absolutely causes havoc, and it's Sam Walsh. That is Sam Walsh baseball right there. Man, he scores.
He scores a little insurance for the Raiders on the wild throw. That will go as an E2 on the score. And the first error made by Portland in 2 nights. Pitch misses low for ball 4, and Alepa is aboard with a walk.
Wow.
Keegan Solomon will come to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Caught looking, flown out to center, and grounded to third. Alepa with great speed, standing at first. Yannick from the stretch. A pitch in the dirt that pops away from Dowell, and Alepa is standing at second. Alepa had an incredible jump.
Oh, wow.
And he was almost
Insurance
at
runs.
second base by the time it bounced away from Dowell.
Insurance runs are huge right now. Man, get this one in too.
Alepa extends his lead to second. King walks up behind him. Pitch misses low for ball 2.
Wouldn't surprise me if Alepa tries to steal third here too.
Robbie Spencer will be leading off in the 7th for the Wildcats in answer to Vudo's question.
That was ball 3. It was high and inside. Not given the high strike.
Walker from the stretch takes a look back at Aleppa. He deals a fastball down the middle.
I mean, right down Broadway, wasn't it?
It was all the way. Amy text 13, go Raiders. Aleppa extending his lead. Jackie King playing up behind him. This is cut on and hit foul down the third base side for strike 2, and the count goes full. The Raiders have actually had their best luck with 2 outs this entire season.
A whole season. We're 3-2. There we go. 3-2, 2 outs.
Yannick from the stretch. The payoff pitch. Aleppa is down his way to third, and he will have a stolen base on the walk drawn by Solomon.
Aleppa had just an absolutely enormous jump right there. He timed it, and he's just got wheels.
And need I say it, the freshman is coming to the plate, Oscar Salazar. It has been his night all night.
Yep.
I say that, and he's 0 for 2.
Coach Jonesy goes out to the mound to have a conversation. I don't think he's going to make any moves.
So it's not like they're working out a double play ball right here.
I just don't think they're going to do any changes or anything like that. But
Snoop Daniels says, go Rouse. Thank you, Snoop. We appreciate your coverage on the season. I thank you for tweeting out my tweets for the broadcast. Thank you so very much. Dale Park, go Raiders. Jaden Davis, Rouse has got it in the bag. Sarah Kyle says, our boys are on fire.
They don't have it in the bag until the last out.
Steven Schluter, woohoo!
Let's go. But I can tell you this, Jake Aleppa's run is enormous.
If he can get to the plate. Yannick deals a fastball right down the middle for strike 1.
I bet you Coach Jonesy was talking about first and third defense, see if Rouse might try to steal a run here.
Pick off, not in time.
Thought Keegan was caught leaning there.
But definitely not what you want to happen. Be caught napping at first with 2 outs.
There he goes.
Throw down to second. He gets in the pickle, and Aleppa will head home. And he's thrown out. At home.
That's exactly what I was talking about. We were just trying to steal another run.
Gleinig,
That's
sorry.
okay.
So that will go 2-4-2. On the putout of Aleppa.
Damage was done with that third run with Sam Walsh right there. And, it's going to be tough. I would say the freshman, Oscar Salazar, has a little bit of adrenaline going right now. Crowd is going crazy for both sides.
Bottom of the 7th we go. Due up for the Wildcats in the 7th. Spencer, Gleinig, and Orell. Coach Crimpine has left it into the hands of the freshman with 74 pitches to go the distance.
Expected batters for Gregory-Portland in the bottom of the 7th. Number 16, Spencer. Number 1, Glennon. And number 2, Orell. Again, expected batters, 16, 1, and 2.
Where are we in the lineup? Number 4?
Number
4, 5, and 6?
4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
It's the heart of the order.
Heart of the order. No disrespect to them, but I'm glad the 1, 2, and 3 batters are not hitting right here.
Bill Park says, let's go Oscar. He's fixing to put the stamp on the night. Kerry Evanson says, Sammy the Slider Walsh. Woo! Pluto, Portland needs to get something started. Jaden Davis, 3 more outs till the regional final. History in the making for Rouse tonight. Spencer goes around. He gets rung up. He tried to check his swing.
There you go, Oscar.
The 0-1, that's in the dirt. And that will even the count.
I can't blame him, but I would say that was a little bit of an overthrow.
Ryan Perry, go Raiders.
Outfield's playing deep at the corners.
Robbie Spencer is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded to second. A curveball.
Oh, come
Misses
on.
Outside for a ball.
Man.
Neither pitcher has really gotten that call tonight. None of the pitchers
Very
have,
rarely.
whether it's Yannick, Lott, or Salazar. The 2-1 misses high. Again, that's another one of those that would be a strike with most other umpires.
Yeah, he's got to come right here. Come, bring it.
And Malachi Lott and Walker Yannick both suffered from that. A swing and a miss. And the count goes full. Jeff Harrell says 74 pitches through 6 is impressive. Zachary Miller says, let's go, men. The payoff pitch, just a swung on and hit out to deep right center. Correjo makes the catch, and that will retire Spencer. Portland down to their final 2 outs. Gage Gleinig makes his way to the plate. And Colby Orell is on deck. First pitch, a breaking ball, misses high for ball 1.
Rouse wanted that, but that's been a ball all night long.
Well, they're going to want every pitch right now.
Well, true.
Don't always get what you want. The 1-0 fastball down and away for ball 2.
I didn't like the ball for one reason or other.
Raiders leading this one 3-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out and with nobody on for the Wildcats. The 2-0, that's down the middle for a strike, and really it was an off-speed pitch that was not a fastball.
Yeah, let's call it a straight change, but I don't know if he's getting tired or what. But
the 2-1, a fastball fouled off, and that will even the count up at 2. 192 fans listening in tonight.
Fantastic.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, each and every one of you.
Watching Texas High School Playoff baseball on SHN Sports, or listening, rather. This is cut on. This could be trouble. And Correjo not able to make the catch. That will
going
fall
into second.
Hit.
No.
Alepa not able to make the grab, and
going in for a double.
Kleinig will have a double.
Kind of a bloop double. Colin Correjo made a great chance, a great try at it. Just wasn't able to get there.
Number 2, Colby Orell.
Is that a pinch runner?
I can't tell. I can't see a number. Coach Harris will make his way to the mound.
Yeah, I can't.
The tying run is at the plate. I think, no, it is Gleinig.
Is it number 3?
Number 1, I believe.
Man, hard to see, guys. Old eyes.
The small letter on the front is hard to see, but I'm saying that's number 1.
That looks like a 1.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Gleinig.
Okay.
Vudo says keep it going for the Wildcats. 1 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. The tying run is at the plate. First pitch in for a strike. Fastball on the outside corner.
Exactly what Coach Harris wanted and requested from Oscar Salazar.
Curley says this is our best base hitter. This is hit out to right. Correjo underneath it and will make the catch.
All right.
And the Wildcats are down to their last out. Number 21, Braden Talamontes, makes his way to the plate. Talamontes is 0 for 2 with strikeouts.
Holy cow. Come on now.
Big Me 721 says, let's go Cats. Jaden Davis, let's go Rouse.
Strike one looking
First
on a
pitch
curveball.
in for a strike as Talamontes takes.
Rouse Faithful has all the R's up. R's are up right now.
This is popped up and hit out to center. Jake Alepa underneath it. He makes the catch.
Holy
And
moly.
the Rouse Raiders are regional semifinal champions. They have defeated the number 2 ranked Gregory-Portland Wildcats.
Wow.
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 The Raiders take care of it in 2.
Holy cow, that is great news. We can go graduate and not have to come back here. That's wonderful.
Come on, Rouse. Talamontes is due.
Well,
unfortunately, it did not happen for the Wildcats tonight as the Raiders are celebrating
what a great performance.
A regional semifinal victory.
Oscar Salazar, man, you just wore your heart on your sleeve, and
Malachi
wow,
Lott,
good job.
an
Malachi
outstanding
Lott,
job
wow.
by both of these teams.
Yep.
Quality baseball from the very beginning. Oscar Salazar, I tip my cap to you, young man. A 14-year-old freshman that could be in the 8th grade.
Wow.
Picks up
unreal
the win for the semifinal championship.
Great, great, great baseball game right there.
Outstanding effort. Malachi Lott will get the loss on the night. And we faced an outstanding team.
You know what I like?
Tonight. Class.
Take COVID away.
Character all the way.
Take COVID away. That both teams are coming out and giving a good shake of the hands. And you know what? That's wonderful. Gregory-Portland was just – they're an outstanding team. You can see that they're well coached and have great talent. And, you know, they just ran into a Rouse team that's hot. You know.
The Rouse Raiders make history tonight with their first regional finals championship.
Oh, that's
outstanding.
Fantastic.
Outstanding effort. Awesome. Great to see you.
Wonderful. You know, again, I don't know how many 4 seeds go into this far into the playoffs, but we're not a normal 4 seed.
Well, I can tell you this, folks. The Rouse Raiders have defeated 3 district champions through the playoffs. They have eliminated 3 district champions. The first one being Canyon. The second one being Cedar Park. The third one being Gregory-Portland. Rouse will face the winner of the Dripping Springs Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial.
Yeah. How wonderful.
Wow, and I tell you, folks, I am just shaking. What an outstanding effort.
Having a great.
Kimberly Salazar says, that's my brother. James Bills, Coach Crimpine is showing why he's one of the best coaches in Texas. Go Rouse. Jeff Harrell says, so glad they are shaking hands. It's about time. George Garcia, go Rouse. Awesome job, guys. Way to stamp it.
Man.
Oscar.
Getting the
wow.
Rouse is right now getting their picture taken. And, you know, as the regional semifinal champion. And it's a very, very happy picture, I can tell. So
outstanding effort.
Wow.
Tonight.
Woo!
By this team. And again, we tip our caps to Gregory-Portland, an outstanding ball club throughout the lineup. Both these teams came in ready to battle, and they gave a great exposition over the course of these 2 nights.
Tell you what, Rouse pitching came to play, though. Rouse pitching, Andrew Kithill in the first game, and Oscar Salazar here tonight. Wow, that's an impressive. You know, Gregory-Portland's 35, and I guess now they're 35-4.
35-4-1.
But they were I mean, they just
Salazar
pounded the ball all season long.
Pitches a complete game, 1-run, 4-hit win over Gregory-Portland.
Wow. All right.
He faces the University of Houston in a head-to-head matchup commit, and he walks away, the young freshman, with a regional semifinal victory. And the Coach Mann and the Raiders go into the Rouse House chant. Whose house? Rouse House.
It is tonight, and it was last night. Wow. Unbelievable.
Raiders will make it to the regional finals next week. We will find out tomorrow, possibly Saturday. It's Saturday.
It's a
It'll
Saturday
be a two-game
doubleheader.
Saturday
Possible.
doubleheader.
Yep.
That's right.
Dripping Springs, if they win the first game, they're done, and they will be our opponent. If not, then they will go to a Game 3, and the winner of that Game 3 will be our opponent. And times and places of that game will be to be determined at a later time.
Right, and we'll let y'all know. Keep up with us on social media. You can follow Steve Kithill on Twitter at skithill, SKITHIL, or you can follow me at Michael_Francis, FRANCES. Or you can follow at Rouse Raider Baseball or Rouse Baseball. So, God bless y'all. Thank you. Thank you very much. What an outstanding series. The Spar Shoes are super excited. They are excited.
Regional finalists. That's great.
That is right.
Oh, that's fun.
So the happy final, the Raiders win it 3-1 over the Gregory-Portland Wildcats. So for the Rouse Raiders, he's Steve Kithill. I'm Michael Francis. Good night, everyone.